So, WrestleMania 41 Night 2 is a couple hours away. Night 1 was fantastic and lots of surprises happened. I'd say 90% of my predictions of the results were correct. And it was overall a fun show. Found out new stuff about obviously the organization and like WWE signing AAA. Like they bought AAA actually, they acquired it, and I'm going to be talking about more about that in a different video, in another video. And you guys are probably thinking, first and foremost, why am I wearing a suit on? Because obviously it's WrestleMania weekend. I have to stay suited up, and obviously it's the main event of night 2. We have Cody versus John Cena, and obviously this is the type of clothes that Cody wears. Obviously I've got my biscuit right here, and I'm wearing my Jordan 11 Comforts lows, and they're actually really good with the suit. I recommend it. Honestly, you guys are probably thinking Jordan with a suit. Nah, but obviously Shane McMahon inspired me. But anyways, like, let's just get on with the video. So let's go. Before I get on with my predictions of night 2 of WrestleMania 41, just quickly just support the watermelon, obviously the people behind it, and try help him out and everything. Obviously hashtag PLM all the way, and obviously just support the watermelon. But other than that, yeah, let's just crack on the video. So let's go. So match 1, we got Randy Orton versus Unknown. We don't even know who Randy Orton's going to face, and it's going to be a surprise. I hope it's like something like, you know how like Cody returned, like how he was going to be the mystery opponent to Seth Rollins in WrestleMania 38. We should have something like that. But there are like lots of rumors going around saying that Solo Sikoa, Nick Aldis, which would be great, Sami Zayn to verse Orton. But I don't mind who versus Orton, like as long as if it's a good match and it's a good story in the match, then I'd be fine with it. But I don't know who the opponent is, so let's just stick with Randy Orton just to be safe. So your over winner of Randy Orton's match against Unknown is Randy Orton. So let's go with our second match. Let's go. So our next match is the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, the Maverick. And the build has kind of been interesting to this match. And yeah, I think it's going to be a very fun match. And obviously, if you guys don't know, AJ Styles is my favorite wrestler. Literally, like, I grew up loving AJ Styles, loved his style of wrestling. And obviously, Logan Paul did such a great job as just stepping into the industry and everything. And his is great as well. But there's gonna be the Prime Battle as well. Like, you know how people dress up as Prime Battles every Mania, like it was KSI and Speed. So this Mania, there's rumors going around saying that it might be Mr. Beast. But I'm thinking like Mr. Beast, like he won't even harm a fly. But I've thought of 2 people who could be the Prime Battle, mystery Prime Battle person. And number 1, I think it could be Logan's brother, Jake Paul. And obviously Jake Paul, he has shown up in WWE twice in a press conference and in Saudi Arabia in Crown Jewel, I believe, when he was versing Roman. And I think the second one is most interesting because it kind of builds a mini storyline. And I think that's Andrew Schultz. And I think just to like, because that's how it kind of like started. I won't say started, but he was kind of in the middle of that storyline where Logan just went off on Andrew Schultz. And I think if he just reveals it, saying that, you know what, like he's been going behind AJ's back and him and Logan's been working together, it'll be amazing. But that's if Logan wins. But personally, I want AJ Styles to win. So your winner of the match is the phenomenal AJ Styles. So let's go with the second match. So with our next match is a Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre, and I think it's going to be a very underrated match. I think this could be the show stealer of the whole show because they're both very hard workers. Damian Priest, like if you look at him like from 5 years ago to now, it's amazing. Same with McIntyre, like 5 years ago he won the Rumble and everything. And yeah, like both of these superstars and professional wrestlers are fantastic, whether it's on promos or whether it's in the ring, and I think these two are going to have great chemistry together. And even though, and it's a Sin City street fight as well, we know how Damian Priest is like with street fights. Look at his match with Bad Bunny, one of probably like the top matches in that year. But yeah, I think this can be a great match and everything, but I think Drew needs that win. So I'm saying let Drew get the victory here. So your winner of this match of the Sin City street fight is Drew McIntyre. So the next match is though for the Women's Tag Team Championship, and it's the champions Liv and Raquel versus Lyra Valkyria and Vacant, which used to be Bailey. Lots of people are getting injured on this Mania, I realised. But I have 3 people that could probably fill in the spot for this Mania. And number 1, I'm thinking of going for Maxine. I think Maxine, she's doing amazing as well, but like she has nothing to do basically. Like she's an amazing wrestler in terms of what I'm trying to say, but and she has shown great progress, but she, like, they haven't gave her like a proper storyline, a belt from what I know. And yeah, I think just putting her in this match would be like amazing and would help elevate her career. And for my second one, I've got BFAB. And from reports, BFAB is impressing everybody backstage, all the officials backstage. And if they give her that push and everything to become Women's Tag Team Champion and to get that spot on Mania, it would be fantastic. And my third one's kind of a fancy booking, and I'm gonna go for Trish Stratus, because she's always available. Literally, when you need her, she'll always be there. So I think she'll get a good pop as well. But I don't mind if any of these 3 women is Lyra Valkyrie's partner. But yeah, the winner of the match, I'd say let Liv and Raquel retain, because obviously like it's gonna boost the Judgment Day and everything. So your other winners of the match, and still the Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv and Raquel Rodriguez. This one I'm really excited for. So it's a Fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's a champion Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. And it could go either way. It's a 25% of chance of winning basically, but according to Braun Breaker, it's a 129% of chance of winning. Starting the math for you. Anyways, but yeah, this is going to be Penta's first Wrestlemania. Obviously Rey Fenix got his yesterday, and obviously Penta is red hot now. And yeah, he deserves it and everything. And obviously like his time in AEW, AAA, Lucha Underground has been fantastic. And Dominic Mysterio, he has grown like a lot, and I see him as a future face of like the company as well. And Finn Balor like is very underrated. It's obviously sad to see what happened to obviously his career a couple of years ago, 9 years ago actually. It's come to 9 years actually, when he won a world championship. But Finn Balor's character is amazing. I love his character and everything, and I hope he brings back the Demon King character because it's sick and everybody loves it, and nostalgia of course. But Braun Breaker, he has grown a lot on me. Before I wasn't a big fan of him, but obviously now like you can tell he does understand the industry, and he is a future face as well. But overall winner, if Braun, I don't mind, but if Braun retains, obviously it shows his dominance. If Penta wins, it'll be that huge WrestleMania moment. If Finn wins, it's going to be a redemption. And if Dominic wins, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be chaos and everything. But obviously, like in the match, you are going to see tension between Judgment Day, possibly a split up. But I think if Braun loses it, he is going to go into that main event title scene. So I'm going to say let Dominic win it. He hasn't won a belt for some time now. So your over winner and new Intercontinental Champion is Dominic Mysterio. All I'm saying for this match is going to be a 5-star classic by Dave Meltzer, because the women that you have in this match are amazing wrestlers, fantastic wrestlers. They can build 5-star matches, that's what I'm saying it. But it's Rhea versus Io Sky, the champion, versus Bianca Belair. And these guys like 5 years ago, like they were probably on NXT and everything, but now like they were on NXT actually. Anyways, but seeing them now is amazing. Like seeing them grow into these megastars as faces of the company, like Rhea Ripley. She's killed it as a main eventer. Io Sky, an underrated and underappreciated main eventer, and Bianca Belair, that shining star. And I don't mind who wins. All I know, yeah, this match is going to be amazing. The fans are going to go nuts. They're going to go crazy. And yeah, like I don't mind who wins. But obviously, because Io Sky recently won it, I'm going to stick to the champion. So your winner of the match and still women's champion, Io Sky. So here we are in the grand finale, the main event. We've got Cody, the American Nightmare, Rhodes. This is John, heel, Cena. And Cena's heel turn has been shocking. I've talked about it in a previous video of mine, and how his heel turn should be and everything. And the only problem I had was he was most targeting the fans rather than Cody. But obviously Cody, like his promo's been killing it. Like I believe last episode, the fans were booing Cody when Cena hit that promo, but obviously like Cody fought back, so Cody, like he made the fans on his side and everything. And yeah, like I believe like in this match there's gonna be lots of shenanigans, as I said in the previous video. And I believe The Rock's gonna be involved, obviously Travis Scott, is going to be involved, and I believe from what I said in yesterday's video that the 3 main events, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, are going to be involved in this match. I personally think they are, because they all kind of have history with everybody in that match. Well, with Cena and Cody and the people around here, Rock, and yeah, this match is gonna be shenanigans and everything. Lots of like spots are gonna happen, and I believe Cena's gonna win. Give Cena his number 17th WWE champion. Break Ric Flair's so-called record, even though he hasn't won 16 belts in WWE. He won basically 21 times the NWA champion, but according to WWE, that's what it is. But anyway, enough of the history. Overall winner, I'd say, and your new WWE champion with shenanigans is John Cena, and there's gonna be a new faction, which is Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena. So yeah, and I would like to know what your predictions are for today's WrestleMania Night 2, and yeah, like just comment your thoughts and ideas about what's gonna happen and everything. And yeah, obviously spread the message of the watermelon and the people behind it, and yeah, like just stay happy and everything, and like just try bring peace together and everything, and spread the message of love and peace everywhere. Take great care, guys. Ooh, yeah.